Good Saturday, everyone. Welcome to our village gathering. It is so good to see you all. Thanks for being here. We're going to hop right on over and start doing the readings. This is your Saturday Psychic Sampler, which means you ask the juiciest questions you can think of, and I will give you the most specific answers that I can. Let's get right on over and get going. Dream It Possible. So nice to see you over on Twitch. Happy Saturday to you. Let me know if you have a question. Spunky Funky Me, so nice to see you on Instagram. Let me know if you have a question. Melissa, it's going to be a juicy one indeed. Yeah, let's get right on going. Get those questions in. I am going to really do my best to get to everyone and not miss anyone. And we will start with Hippie Pippi. So good to see you, Pip. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. And thanks for using members-only emojis. In a meditation, I saw a woman with long hair walking away and leaving me. I think this is from my childhood. Any idea who she is or what she represents? I think you're right. It's from your childhood. Is it a specific person? I don't know that it's a specific person. Yeah, I think it's more something that she represents. What does she represent? I think this is about what you were taught in childhood around where you need to put your attention, what you can or cannot walk away from. And I think this is sort of meant to reteach you, to deconstruct that, and basically give you your power. That you don't need to worry about whether or not people are going to walk away or toward you. You want to worry about what are you walking toward and what are you walking away from. I think that's the thing. LA Lore, so good to see you over on Twitch. Let me know if you have a question. We're going to hop on over to Twitch right this minute. Dream It Possible, starting with you. Is my upcoming craft fair going to be successful this year? Oh, so fun. If you feel like it, tell me what it is you craft. I love that. Okay. Here we go. How will the craft fairs be? I think some of them may be better advertised than others. But I think overall, it's going to go well and you're going to do well, and this is going to be good. I feel very good about it. I think, I don't know if you needed to hear this, but you're very ready for this, and this is going to be good. Angie Whisperer, also on Twitch. What is coming my way this month? Some difficult things. You're going to have to, there will be people who will try to get you to change your mind about certain things. There will be people who will try to get you to believe that you're going to be left out in the cold if you don't do this, that, or the other. You need to be very clear about your own integrity and what is true for you, and not let others BS you. And LA Laura, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Is there a message from the universe for me? I feel like the universe wants you to know that you are so hard on yourself. No one else needs to be. You are instructed to really rid yourself of any negative self-talk. And at this point, even positive self-critique is not necessarily appropriate for you. You need to just be really, really kind and loving towards yourself. That's the message. Let me know how that hits. All right. Let's see. Okay. Joanne, good to see you. You are in the queue. Dream It Possible says, yes, that makes sense. Some fairs here are bigger than others. I have 4 upcoming fairs from the end of October. I think the overall average is going to be excellent. LA Lart, you are very welcome. All right, Smile Soul 20, let's go. Good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 4 years, and thanks for being a moderator. What does Spirit want you to know? Don't worry. Do not worry. Do not worry. Keep showing the world who you are, and you will start to get some positive responses. Do not worry. There is love. There is creativity. Yeah, you haven't gotten what you've deserved thus far, but the past does not necessarily dictate the future nor predict the future. So keep doing what you're doing and be open to love. All right, and welcome people just joining us. Get those questions in. All right. Who is next? It's Vaishali. Good to see you. Thanks for being here, Vaishali. Can you tell me anything that could help me move forward with my life and start up again? I want to come out of this comfort zone and fear. What's the best thing I can do for myself right now? Recognize, well, you're right. You have to get out of the comfort zone. And the thing is, you're not going to get rid of the fear. What you have to do is move even though you're afraid. Do not let fear get in the way. You will not, if you wait until fear is gone, you will wait for the rest of your life. So do not wait for the fear to go away. Just show up. That's what it's going to take. And it'll be good. It'll be good. Okay. This is fun. Trey Cameron, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. All right. And you'll watch later. I cannot wait to see your response to this. Everyone, this is a fun question. Have had some weird synchronicities regarding Atlantis lately. Assuming Atlantis was a real place, is there some kind of past life connection to that place for me? Why has this been coming up so much? We're going to have so much fun with this. So first of all, just for S&Gs, maybe I could learn to shuffle correctly. Just for S&Gs, was Atlantis a real place? We do not know. We can neither confirm nor deny, but tarot people, the question, was Atlantis a real place? We have these 2 cards. Like, I could lean into yes, like there's no proof, but also yes with this. What would you do with that? Was Atlantis a real place? Oh, Trey, you're here. I'm so glad. I feel like the mystery is part of it all. I agree. Okay, so we are going with the assumption that Atlantis was a real place. Do you have a past life connection to it? I can't confirm a past life connection, but isn't that interesting? Both times got the Hierophant reversed. So what is the connection? There is definitely some connection here. It could be a spiritual connection. It could be that you are somehow called to its mystery, or that you are called, like, you are definitely called to this. Those synchronicities are real. And look at that Page of Cups. You are meant to communicate about Atlantis, research, think about it, dream about it, write about it. Like, this is to be part of who you are. Not in some crazy way, but in a very real, deep, and spiritual and creative way. It's a real thing. So, enjoy that. I just gave you like no information that you didn't already have, but it's the best we can do here. Enjoy it, seriously. All right. Karina Morrison, good to see you. You are marching today in the city. I saw. There's lots of people marching in the city. That is so great. Okay, here is your message. The message is about your life. And it really is about the search for stable income. It has really been beating you up. That search has been beating you up. But you'll find it. You'll find what you need, and it'll be good. It'll be good. Okay, Trey. Thanks. That's fun. A part of me wonders if there's things happening now that happened there. History repeats itself. Hopefully not to that extreme, though, right? Because where would the planet, like, would the whole planet sink? Like, interesting. Very interesting. And Mixuir has some thoughts for you, Trey, as well, to take a look at. Okay. Spunky Funky Me. Here it is, over on Instagram. So good to see you. Unsure of my next step in career, advertising, sustainability, India, Singapore, fears kick in, money and abundance issues, imposter syndrome. I want to work with my intuition, what makes my heart happy, and have fun doing it, have fun while earning. Yeah, man, it's a good thing if you can do it. I am certainly speaking from that experience, and it is a good thing. Okay, so Spunky Funky Me. You are one who really needs to feel financially secure. And I would suggest that that feeling of security may not come from a stable paycheck or money in the bank. It may be a feeling that you feel in terms of your own ability to create resources. So the first thing you have to do is recognize that not only do you have imposter syndrome, you have fears around resources. And so the first thing you need to do is tackle that. Now, tackling imposter syndrome is a lot harder, but that's what's necessary. You need to recognize, you could have a place at the table as well as anybody else. Why not? Why not you? Why not you? And beyond that, what should your next step be? You had mentioned India or Singapore. I do like Singapore best if you had a choice. And in terms of having a career where you use your intuition, I would guess that would be any career. Any career should use your intuition, right? So work on the intuition no matter what you choose to do. But the first thing you got to do is let go of that fear of not having what you need and the fear of not being good enough. That'll do it. All right. Jeannie Mnuchin, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 4 years. Let's see. I feel like this is a fallow time in which I am biding my time and waiting for my next marching orders. Is Spirit with me during this time of waiting, and in what way? At what point will some clarity of action come into my life? What will its nature be, and what does Spirit want me to know about this time of waiting? I'll catch this later. Yeah, I bet I know where you are. Good job. All right, here we go. So, I just skipped right over Revival of Venus. I will do you next, Revival of Venus. I'm so sorry. All right, so Jeannie Mnuchin, we're doing you right now. Is this really a fallow time? See, I know it feels like a fallow time because you are healing, and it is a time of healing, but it is not a fallow time because things are germinating within. It is like the seeds waiting. The seeds are already there. They are already germinating. You're just giving them time. You are right that they need time. Is Spirit with you? Absolutely, yes, now more than ever. And when will you get those marching orders? I'm guessing like November. Like, I think it's coming up pretty quick. So I'm going to say enjoy this time because it will not last long and those marching orders will be clear and they will be creative and they will be fun. Over on Facebook, we have a few people over on Facebook. I will be getting to you. Revival of Venus. Okay, so you actually have a two-part question here. We're going to go ahead and do you. Thanks for being here. Oh, I see you changed up your question. That's what happened. Well, let me go ahead and get to your question because I said I would. So I'm going to do Revival of Venus. Then I'm hopping over to Facebook. Next on YouTube is going to be Melissa. All right, so Revival of Venus. What do I need to know about the MRI that will be done for my back? Following the car accident from July, I was only able to see my PCP for the first time last week. So there's two pieces here, right? It's about your health, but it is also about, it's about your health, but it's also about the legal piece of this. So the MRI will give helpful information across the board. As far as your health is concerned, it will help you know what you need to do, and also legally. So this is going to be extraordinarily helpful. All right. So we've got some people on Facebook and also Lord Samosa on Twitch. So Lord Samosa, I'm going to come to you. Let me handle the Facebook people, and then I'm coming to you, Lord Samosa. Thanks for your patience. Over on Facebook, Dawn Johnson, looking for a general. Let's see what I see for you. Dawn Johnson, I see you as a nurturer, someone who nurtures others and takes care of others. And I feel like there's a lot of frustration, either with those same people or just in general. There's a lot here that says that you need to nurture yourself as well as you nurture others. And when you give to others, do not expect anything in return. And that will help. Kimberly, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Kimberly Shore on Facebook is, of course, the medium that rocks, and she will be in the StaarCon 5 lounge, the AfterGlow lounge, coming up really soon, as will I. So how awesome is that? Okay, here it is, Kimberly Shore. I feel like it's time to end a long-time relationship. Lately, our phone conversations have been stressful. She talks over me. It seems she would rather be right than kind. I hung up on her. Good. Do I tell her how I feel or just disappear? I feel like this relationship has run its course. What do the cards say? Yeah. I mean, I think that's what this season of your life is about. If people aren't treating you well, if you don't like people's energy and you don't need those people, they're not providing anything for you, out they go, bye-bye, out. Because all of this is about you recognizing that you neither want nor deserve this sort of treatment. Do you tell her how you feel? No. I think you hung up on her. The onus is now on her. If she wants your friendship, she'll reach out. If she doesn't, you're good. I think you told her everything you needed to tell her by hanging up on her. All right. And back over to Twitch. Lord Samosa and Dawn, I see your feedback and I'll be coming there. Lord Samosa, I just cursed at my friends and acted like a brat. I hate it when that happens. Is Spirit upset with me or no? I'm sure your friends are. I know I should have been the better person and let it go, but I didn't want to be. So, Lord Samosa, I think Spirit understands, and the fact that you're processing it the way you are, like apologize to your friends if they are your friends. But the fact that you're already processing it the way you are, I think Spirit is very pleased with you because you're processing it, because you're regretting. So that's appropriate. That's good. And Don Johnson says, thanks, that's lovely, but also wants to know, based on that reading, will my youngest daughter unblock me and start talking to me again? I mean, I think that's what those cards were about. And I feel like you've got to get to a place in your mind and heart where it doesn't matter if she does or doesn't, because you did your bit. And, who knows? I mean, probably when she needs something, but not anytime soon. Stop letting it bother you. That's the bottom line. I know I'm not trying to make light of a difficult situation, but you did your bit. All right. Also on Twitch, while we're here, over on Twitch, Soul Fire Angel, may I have a reading? Yes, you may. Would you like to ask a question or would you like a general? I'm going to go ahead and take care of Lightseeker. And if I don't see anything come back, I'll just give you a general. Otherwise, if I see a question, I'll answer a question. Lightseeker on Twitch. May I have a general reading, please, of all the amazing things coming my way? Okay, cards, we're looking for amazing things here. Let's see what we can do. Y'all see that? Oh, Lightseeker, do you need a new car? Do you need a car fixed? Are you planning to travel? Do you want to travel? Like, that could be an amazing thing coming your way, Lightseeker. There could be some issues around housing or family, but also some good things around love and relationship. So travel, transportation, love, and relationship all feel good. All right, and Soul Fire Angel, I'm wondering if I will be successful with my writing and artwork to have financial independence. Okay. Here we go. Soul Fire Angel. Will I be successful with my writing and artwork to have financial independence? Let's see what we see here. Ultimately, yes, but it may take some time. And so you have to give it that time. So you may have to, how do we want to say it? Supplement that income for a while before you're able to make your money with your art. But eventually, yes. And Lightseeker says, thanks a lot. Yeah, definitely problems with the family, understood. And I'm traveling, yes, like my work involves travel. Good. Over on Instagram, so good to see you there. Let's see, we are over on Instagram. I'm going to do a few there. Here we go. JS Type, good to see you on Instagram. Thanks for being here. I'm planning to have a very important conversation with my person. I'm planning an important trip in mid-November regarding that relationship. Is it going to be a positive outcome? It may not. Interesting. I think yes, it is a positive outcome, but there may be a lot of logistics that you're going to have to deal with. So positive, yes, but a lot of logistics that could drive you a little nuts. All right. Jojo G, good to see you. Do the cards have a message for me? Yes. Trust your own authority, but also if you don't know the answer, find the right authority to go to. But also recognize your own authority and your own ability, right? Like, there can be no imposter syndrome here. We understand that, right? All right. Magic with Hamza, so good to see you. When can I expect my SP named Nora to be ready to show up and commit? I chose to surrender today and focus on self-love only. What can I expect? Okay. I think you're handling it the right way. And when? I mean, I think you're handling it the right way, and I think what you want will actually happen. It may be another 3 months, is what I'm getting. We'll see. All right. Hang on one second. I had my eye on the chat, and then the chat moved. Goodness gracious. Let's see. Yeah, that can happen. Wasn't even me over scrolling. Okay, give me a second. We go back to where I was. Here we go. Okay, RKFBE, that's what I was working on. Here we go, RKFBE on Instagram. How can I achieve my major goal I'm working on, and will I? You will, and you achieve it by showing up for it and believing in it. It is one foot in front of the other, one step at a time. That's how you do it. And yes, I really believe that you will. Robin Renee, so good to see you, my friend. Thanks for being here over on Instagram. I need a job, but I just want a part-time gig. What do I need to do to expedite the process? And I know you've been looking for it, and I know it's been really hard. Honestly, I think you're doing all the things you need to do. Like, there's nothing you can do differently. This is the process, and you will get the job. There's nothing you're doing wrong, and there's nothing you can do differently. Just keep doing what you're doing. Okay. Okay. I think we got I think we got Instagram for now. Oh, no, Mrs. O. I almost missed you. So good to see you, Mrs. O. Glad you're here. I'd love a card. This is for Mrs. O over on Instagram. My question would be, are the next few months still looking positive? Absolutely, yeah. Absolutely, yeah. Especially when it comes to work, career, and the work you're doing. And Michelle, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate you. Okay, Dr. Aled, multimedia-ing. Dr. Aled, of course, on YouTube is Robin Renee on Instagram. All right, good. Here we are, Melissa Grosso. I said you would be next, and finally I've gotten back to you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Here it is. Happy Saturday. Lots of stuff going on work-wise, though we're still on furlough. Several groups of colleagues adjacent to me were laid off this week, unfortunately. We were assured that no more layoffs were coming, and I question legality of laying people off who are on furlough. My question is whether a layoff is coming for me, and if not, whether we'll be back in the office before the end of the month. Both questions very hard to predict. I recognize this, but we'll take any guidance you and Spirit have. All right, Melissa, and thank you so much for being a member for more than 3 years and for using members-only emojis. Okay, are you getting laid off this time around? You know, the last time I looked at this very question, I felt like the chances of it were more than they had been. So the possibility is greater than it was. But I still don't think so. Like, I'm still thinking you're not going to get laid off. I mean, I'd love to see Eddie Haskell and another person in your office taking a hike, but I don't think you, will Eddie Haskell get laid off? I don't know. I care too much. I can't tell. Anyway, let me answer your question. When are you going back to the office? If you are going back to the office, when do you go back? I think it has to be before the end of the month. It has to be before the end of the month. So there that is. So I don't think you're getting laid off. I think you're back before the end of the month, but Hopefully you are looking for a new job. All right. Here we go. Mixuir, speaking of jobs. So good to see you, Mixuir. Michelle, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. And there has also been a request from Mixuir if we could all send some healing energy their way today. They're dealing with a heavy pain day, so healing energy for Mixuir, please. All right, Mixuir, I need to get out of this job. I'm in so much pain, and I don't know if I have any energy to go on interviews. Plus, I lost my resume when my laptop died. It's not a terrible job, but the money is awful. I feel like I'm contributing to the housing crisis. I don't understand how, but okay. I don't care, and it shows. Plus, I would love to be able to afford to live on my own. What do I need to know about this situation? And how much time am I looking at still being there? All right. Okay. Oh, make sure you work for a mortgage company. Got it. I understand. I understand completely. Okay. So, I feel like if you could, like, the biggest issue here is finding the energy to look for a new job. If you could find the time, the energy, the motivation to put that resume back together and look for the new job, it would take a minute, but you actually have a good resume. I think if you looked for a new job, like whenever you get it together to look for a new job, my guess is you have a new job from the moment you start to look. You have a new job within 2 to 3 to 4 months. Say 2 to 4 months, you have a new job. And can we get a job that would allow you to move into smaller apartment that you could afford on your own? You'd have to save up some money for the move, but ultimately, yes. So, as soon as you can, get the resume together and start looking. That's really the key. Okay. Anna K. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. Hope the broken toe is healing. So thanks for being a member for more than a year, Anna K. We really appreciate you. Okay, this is juicy and I love it. I went on 2 dates with this guy and I feel there is some attraction there. What do the cards say about him as a person? And if it's worth pursuing any further? Stubborn, friendly, smart, all major arcana. So I see that as a good, all major arcana. I don't dislike this one. I wonder about his ability to be really emotionally present. But I think there's a lot here that feels good and grounded. Understanding that me saying it's worth pursuing is not a guarantee that it will go well. But I feel like this one, you might as well give a chance. Absolutely. Oh, Mixuir, we just got bought out by an investment firm. So going back to you, Mixuir, do we think the buyout is going to hurt you? Not necessarily, but you want to get out for other reasons anyway. Over on Twitch, suspicious username. So good to see you. I hope you're doing great. I also feel so guilty. I got Oracle decks, and I got another one on sale, but it was less than $24. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Suspicious username. Today, if you would like to ask a specific question, you may. I'm 3 decks less than $24. Hopefully you didn't get them from Temu, but okay. Okay, it's all good. It's all good. So suspicious username, do you have a question or do you want a general? I'm happy to do it. Okay, no target. Here we go. Oh, you got it at target. Oh, no guilt there. You're good. You're good. Okay. How is reading going to go for people in person? Suspicious username on Twitch. How is this going to go? At first, you're going to be scared and it's going to feel scary, but it's going to go really, really, really well. And the flow is going to be there and you're going to love it. Well done and good job shopping well. It's going to be good. You're going to a coffee shop with a friend. She's mentoring you. This is going to go well. Do not be nervous. It's going to be good. All right. Okay. Oh no, Anna K, the toe is pretty bad. The guy's very grounded, not too emotional. Yeah, very smart, feels safe and not selfish. Yeah, I would give him a try for sure. All right. Magnets Millions, you're up next. How did new guy Cam feel about our date on Thursday? Am I his type? Yes and yes. I'm guessing there will be another date. I think he's all in and excited. So let's see. It looks good. Okay. AP ZV71Y. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Do you see I have a soul contract to marry? Would love your insight, please. So soul contracts is a whole thing. I'm not going to get into the ins and outs of that. But what do I see about marriage for your future? I feel like it's your choice. I don't feel like there's a contract here. I feel like it's your choice, but I feel like you will find love and you will marry. Michelle Connell, so good to see you. It's a fine question and you are in the queue. All right. Adrija Roy, so great to see you. Still talking with Jay, seems all good. Can you please pick up some cards to check how it should be and how it goes? Adrija, great to see you. I mean, I feel like it's going okay. And I like this one. Let's see where it goes. There's never a guarantee when it comes to love, of course. But I'm liking this one. Let's keep it going and see what we got. K-Talk, so good to see you. You are in the queue. All right, Nalini, it's so good to see you, Nalini. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. And thanks for using members-only emojis. Okay, is it A, B, C, or D, or was it no one because it didn't even happen? Okay, we'll do it. Here we go. Was it A, no, B, no, C, no, D, maybe, or E, it was no one. I'm going to say it was D. Let's see. Horse-drawn portrait over on Twitch. What things about myself and how I interact with others should I change to live better? All right, horse-drawn portrait, thanks for being here. I think you can have an angry or frustrated response that comes up pretty quickly. Whether you show it or not, I do not know. But whether you show it or not, internally, it's still hard. And so to be able to acknowledge frustration, but let it go quickly so that that frustration does not eat at you and hurt your relationships. What do you think about that? K-Talks, it's only impressive if I'm correct. We'll see. We'll see. Just reading the cards. We will see. All right, Ali Mammon, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. I'm great. Hope you're doing well. Two-part question for today. What is the state of my relationship with my father and how to repair it, and how to unlock my psychic gifts? Okay. I don't know if you can repair it. I think it's as good as it's going to be, which is there will always be a distance here because the two of you do not understand each other well, and he doesn't really want to try. And how do you unlock your psychic gifts? Trust yourself, trust yourself, trust yourself. Trust it, trust it, trust it. And give yourself little tests. You know, how soon, like just looking out your window, if you see cars going by, how quickly will it be that I see a blue car? Like stupid little tests just to see. Trust yourself. K Talks, you are kind. K Talk says you usually are. Thank you, thank you. Barbie Bird, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. A bit of a blah week, I'm sorry. Curious what I should know about it. Will things improve? And I'd like some insight on if I'm still likely to meet someone this year. And thanks so much for using members only emojis. All right, here we go. Things will definitely improve. Things will definitely improve, Barbie. Do not judge anything by the way this week went. And are you still likely to meet someone this year? I think so. Yeah. Yeah. And if not this year, soon into the next year, like I think it's soon. All right. First on Portrait, I am wondering what you think about my take on frustration and anger. Just curious there. Jenna Perkins, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member. Glad you're here. Thanks for using members only emojis. What does Spirit want you to know? You are working hard. You are working hard. And sometimes you don't believe it's going to get you anywhere, but it will. Have faith, have faith. That's the bottom line. Barbie Bird, good to see you. Tell me what you think. Claire C, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 4 years. We appreciate you. I'm being pulled toward Rome again. Should I go for a week in early December? It's very inexpensive at that time. I have a strong connection to something there. Oh, yeah. You should absolutely go. Absolutely go. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, you should go. Hey. Okay. Imee, so good to see you. I have a new job. Am I going to get fired this time or am I going to do well? I feel like that's very much up to you. Like you could just do well and do a good job and it could go great. You have the power to do this and do this well. Oh, horse-drawn portrait. You want to know what you should appreciate about yourself that will make you more confident and also what undermines you. Well, you already got what undermines you, frustration and anger. What you should appreciate about yourself is your ability to hold your tongue. Like seriously, you do have ability to hear a bunch of crap and stay silent, and you do have an ability to keep people's secrets, which is a really great thing. And you do have an ability to dive deeply into something in a way that's really positive for you. So there's that too. Okay. Dorella, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. When will I find another place to work? I think actually pretty soon, maybe within the next 6 weeks, like I think by November. Renji, good to see you. Yes, indeed. Here we go. A general for you. Renji, I feel like what I see for you is you finding the people that you can really trust and staying away from the people. Stay away from the people that hurt you and lean toward the people that make you feel safe. That's the bottom line. Oh, horse-drawn portrait, no worries at all. So frustration is one. Definitely check that out and see what you think. But then also all those things to the good. Okay. Joanne Leeza, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Rough week, but made it through. Always a good thing. Sending you lots of healing. would like to get a read on health, finances, and daughter who came back home. You mean she came back to your house? I'd stop calling it home if you don't want her to be there. Let's see what we got here. Health, finances, and daughter. Health, I feel like you're not feeling your best. And I think that's for a lot of reasons that we know. But you could use some time and space for self-care, certainly. Finances, I think you're doing a really good job. I think you're doing a good job managing the finances, and it will be good. And the daughter, you know, it is actually probably a good sign that she came back to your house. She is probably growing up. This is really a good sign. So positive, but you need self-care. And you knew that. The solid box, so good to see you. On October 13th, you had a dream. Okay, the solid box. Woke up at 1:05 a.m. What was the message in the dream? It felt like the dream was real. The message is to stay away from what doesn't serve you and fight hard for what does. Figure out what serves you. Okay, and best of luck with that. Angie, good to see you. Does Daniel have romantic feelings for me or professional only? That is very hard to say. He is going to say it's professional only, and you should act like it's professional only. But I feel like in his heart of hearts, it's more, and you're picking up on that. But that probably will never be acted on, and it probably shouldn't be. All right, Joanna, good to see you. Joanna Lula. A general for you? I feel like you have a lot of anxiety about certain relationships or the idea of having or not having a relationship. I think this is something that is perhaps holding you back. Learn to feel comfortable with yourself and learn to spend time with people that you feel comfortable with and leave the rest alone. And let that be. Liz Harrison, it's so good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. We appreciate you. Just this week, I've had a flare-up of inflammation that I haven't had in nearly 3 years. I'm so sorry. I'm sending you lots of healing. I can't help but wonder if it's just physical or if there's something I'm not seeing that my body is trying to tell me. Okay. And thanks for using members-only emojis, and thanks for recognizing that medical questions are tricky. We know that, but I'm happy to do it. Let's see what we see. Do we think that there is anything here? Yeah, there is definitely, and it's both. It's internal and external. The external stimulation, who knows? Like, you may know what your external stimulation is. I do not know. But the internal spiritual emotional stimulation is, you have had like the BS just gets piled on and piled on and piled on, and you have had enough, and there's not much you can do about it. So yeah, I feel like you are reacting to the BS du jour or the ongoing BS. And so just try to breathe that out, and I think you'll be fine. Okay. Scrolling through. 2, beautiful Gemini star. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Beautiful Gemini star. Thanks for using members only emojis. What message does the universe have for you today? My feeling is the change of home, the weirdnesses with your job, all of the things that have happened are hard. Like, this is all legitimately hard, but it was good for you to get out of the old and into the new. And so do not be in your head about, should I have done this or should I not have done this? And is this good? And is this bad? The journey is what's important, and it's a good journey. I don't think you're where you're going to be in the long run, but the journey is good. And I think that's what you need to know. Lumen, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. I want to ask Spirit about any messages regarding my current job. I feel like you're doing your job well, and you can do it for as long as you need to, but it will stress you out more than it should. I feel like there's ways that you have to not let it stress you out so much, because it really is going well and it's fine, but it takes too much of your energy. Beautiful Gemini star, thanks so much. That really resonates. Got you. All right, over on Instagram, Lachinsky, good to see you. On Instagram, is there a message about adding another horse to our family? Need we ask? Let's see. No, seriously, let's see. Actually, there is. And I was joking because I'm like, well, why wouldn't you want to do that? But the answer is eventually, yes, but we don't know that now is the right time. Like, it needs to be done carefully. It has to be the right time, and it has to be the right horse. All right. Michelle Connell, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Can you see romance in the future? Always a good question. I feel like for the next few months, Michelle Connell, for the next few months, I feel like you're working on your own truth and your own healing. But then I would see romance, but I feel like first it's you, then it's friends, then it's romance. Like, that's the time order that I see. Let me know if that makes sense. All right, and Spunky Funky Me, good to see you over on Instagram. I'll be getting to you in a moment. I'm going to do Zach, and then I'm going to do you, Spunky Funky Me. Zach, good to see you. May I ask if my economy and peace of mind is to improve as I applied for disability benefits? Will I receive the benefits in good time? You may have to fight for those benefits. I think you'll get them, but you may have to apply a few times. And yes, it will help. It is worth doing it. All right, Spunky Funky Me, here we go. My sisters and I are on very different paths. One on a very deep spiritual path, one is contemplating divorce. What does the future look like for us? So it sounds like you're asking, like, for that sister group. And the answer is, I think everyone is on the path they need to be on. And everyone is doing what they need to do. So I think as individuals and as a sibling group, I think it's all good. I feel good about it. Okay. Teresa, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for being a moderator. This is interesting. I found that people at work are making significantly more than me, including those I supervise who are 2 grades below me. Will I be able to negotiate a raise at my 6-month review if I bring this up, or will I need to leave altogether or transfer departments to get the raise I'm looking for and to be paid what I'm worth? I also have the 3 degrees as leverage, whereas those making more than me do not. Okay, let's see. Will you be able to bring this up at your 6-month review? No. No, do not bring it up at your 6-month review. If you wait and bring it up at your 1-year review, I feel like you get your year in, you bring it up at your 1-year review, and if you get your raise, great. If you don't, you leave. You know, you find something else, and that's how you handle that. Unfortunately, this happens a lot, and you can't take it personally. It's just how it goes. But I think that at a year, you should be able to negotiate. Okay. Helen 895, thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. We are doing a general for you. Okay, Helen. There are ways you're feeling like you don't have what you want and need. Be patient, be proactive, be creative. You will be able to attain what you want in life. Patient, creative, proactive. That's what you got to do. Kay Talks. Thank you. Thank you for your patience. It's good to see you. Can you tell me about my current clients? Will the highest paying keep me on for more months? Likely yes. Will another client's new company concept come to fruition and be an opportunity for me to join? Likely not sure. Not necessarily so. So yes to the first, no to the second is what I'm thinking. Okay. Baby Cakes, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. I'm wondering, when is my job and committed relationship coming? I'm slow to look for both of them, but maybe they're looking for me. How do I find the motivation to look for a job? All right. I would say just look really casually, because you're very good at saying no. So just casually look, and I feel like the next one is coming pretty soon. So yeah. And in terms of a partner, like a relationship, I don't think you need to look for that. I think you just need to stay open, and you will ultimately find it, but I think you find the job first. Ms. Silver, good to see you. Can you shed some light on my relationship with my friend? Things are just weird at the moment. Okay. And I love robots over on Twitch. Good to see you. You can ask a question today if you like, or I can just do a general. Let me know what you'd prefer. I love robots. Right now I'm reading for Ms. Silver 41. Things are weird at the moment because your friend isn't telling you something that's going on in their life that's bothering them that they don't want you to know. And I feel like there are ways the friend does not trust you. But I do believe that you are trustworthy. And you haven't done anything to make your friend feel that way. So I feel like you just have to let this friend come to you because the friend's being weird. All right. Going on to Dishy. Will I pass my proposal defense exam this month? Dishy, here we go. Very likely, yeah. You're likely to do well. Study, do what you have to do. You're likely to do well. I love robots on Twitch. How's my job going to go starting in November of this year? Well, first of all, congratulations on a new job. It'll take a few weeks to get used to, but I think overall it's going to be good. I think the work is hard, but the coworkers are good. You're equal to the task. I think it's going to go well. Over on Instagram, Yogi One Kenobi. I love that. I just love that. Love your name. A general reading. Here we go. So, Yogi One Kenobi, you have some good ideas, but you are not quite sure how to implement them. Give it time. There's a lot here where you're supported in your own creativity, your own entrepreneurship, perhaps, and doing some things that are a little outside the box. You have good ideas. Wait, you will find the right time to manifest those things. I love robots. I love robots. Thank you for the cheers. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah, baby cakes, I think you are on the right path. I absolutely do. Joanna Lula, I did get to you earlier. You can scroll back and find your reading. Theranaya. I saw my friend and I talking in a dream. And Theranaya, thank you so much for being a member. We appreciate you. I saw my friend and I talking in a dream. Is this showing me something we need to talk about or something else? Honestly, it feels kind of mundane to me. I feel like you should just call your friend and say hi. Like, I don't think it's anything specific. All right. Okay. I am looking around, wondering who's next. Did we get to everybody? Yeah, it's last call. All right, Joanna Lula, I did see your request. I got you earlier. So, my friends, last call for readings. So today I am doing a sold out psychic gallery. I'm really excited. Tuesday, I am teaching a beginner tarot class in Stuart. There are 2 tickets left. You can get them on my website. Only 2 tickets left. And I do have some availability for readings. So there is a link. You can book with me. Go ahead and do so. Miss Silver, what do you think I missed? I just did your reading. Did I miss something in the reading? Oh, Rebecca Dusk, here we go. Good to see you. Hang on one second. Rebecca Dusk wants to know about the week ahead. Lots of medical? I feel like this week will actually go pretty well. You will get some answers and some support and some ideas of the way forward, which I think is not going to be too terrible. Keep us posted. We are all sending you lots of love. All right. All right. So we are back to last call. So there is a link to book sessions with me. I may not be here tomorrow morning as usual due to some work scheduling and also some Halloween festivities with the twins. But definitely we'll be back Monday morning with your 3-card weekly reading. And I have availability next week, all next week. So go ahead and book your session. Lisa E, just coming in. Do you have a question? Get that question in. I am clocking you right now. Rebecca says, accurate as usual. Good. Lisa E, you didn't. I'm right here. Get that. You did not miss me. If you want to get that question in, you can. For I am here. I'll give you a minute, because I know you said, there it is. You've pulled cards this week explaining I'm going through something and I just want some advice in which direction I should go. You have been correct. Okay, waiting for the next thing. Is there more to this? I think there's more. We get shuffled and wait. And I do while I'm here. Let me say a huge thank you to all of the members and the moderators And we do have a couple of members only things coming up. They are available on YouTube, the recording of the tarot scopes, and also our members only live stream for the month where, of course, we're doing mediumship. All right. And I see you, Candy B, as well. We'll get to you as well. Okay. You've been correct. Having some issues with Jenna, but I don't really want to get into it. Okay, so basically you're not going to ask your question? Are you asking your question, Lisa? Let me do Candy B. Tell me what to do. I don't know what question you're asking. So ask your question, Lisa B. I'm sorry, Lisa E. Ask your question. Candy B. Would like a card for the weekend. Took the kids on a surprise family trip. So fun. Oh my gosh. So how will that go? Be prepared for some small kerfuffles and misunderstandings. But overall, I think it will be a lot of fun and a great adventure. Okay. So Lisa E says, thank you for fitting me in, but I'm not sure what the question is. Lisa E, I'll just do a reading on what you said. And what you said is having some trouble with Jenna and not sure what direction to go in. So what I'm going to say to that is at the end of the day, at this stage of the game, what's important is that the two of you are communicating and she feels supported by you. Here it is. I love it. Thank you. Lisa E., what advice do the cards have about dealing with Jenna's OCD and anxiety? Here we are. Meditation, yoga, medication as necessary, and like treating it, she needs to treat it like this is not you treating it for her. She needs to treat it. She needs to feel empowered to recognize this is a lifelong journey for her. And so she needs practices that help her, and she has to find those things. So help her find the right doctors, help her find the right practices. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. Show these things to her. She may or may not choose to do them, but one way or the other, this will be her path ultimately. Does that make sense? Okay. And Ocean Girl, who is Lisa McCord. So good to see you, Ocean Girl. Glad you're here. What does the universe want me to know today? I need to find another job. It's been 2 years and we just got acquired by private equity. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, the problem is you're so not in the mood to do this. But if you do it, you'll find a great job. So even though you're not in the mood, do it, because you'll find a fabulous, fabulous job. So there it is. And I'm just going to do one more question. I love robots. Do you see my sister being able to travel to Asia this Sunday? She's on standby. She may not get in on Sunday. All right. My friends, I think we got it. We got Candy. We got Ms. Silver. We got Ocean Girl. Oh, we have a new person. Opal Kirker. Yes, you can absolutely ask a question. Welcome. You are new. Go ahead and get that question on in. Get the question on in and we will do it. And we are on. Last call for readings, everyone. And I will wait for that question and remind all of you that I will be back definitely Monday morning. Will I get this new apartment in this new city? Will I get this new apartment in this new city? Opal Kirker, welcome to our digital village. Glad you're here. Will I get this new apartment in this new city? Very likely, yes. Enjoy and best of luck. All right, my friends. I appreciate all of you so very much. Take really good care. I will look forward to seeing you soon. Be good. Thanks to everyone. Thanks to the members, the moderators. Thanks to the control room. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome new subscribers. Take good care. We will see you very soon.